Today I want to show you how you can put biofeedback results into a preset. So for example, when you're running either the DB Cancer Protocol or the Lyme and Morgellons Protocol, they have presets that ask you to put in your own scan results. So here's how you do it. Let's say that we are running a DB Cancer Protocol preset on a patient who has lung cancer. The first thing I would do is go to the cancer folder, DB protocol, and if we're running it in Contact, I would choose this, and then I choose the preset that I want to add the biofeedback to. So let's say that we're going to put it into the CO6 preset. You can see over here, where I'm highlighting, that it's asking me to replace some placeholders for the cancer type, and then the cancer scan results, and the system scan results. Now, that's two different biofeedbacks. The cancer scan results is a scan where you've tried to get the current to go through the area of interest. So say, for example, if we're looking at a patient who has lung cancer, we might try and do our scan with the TENS pads on the back of the lungs. Or I might try and put one on the back of a lung and one on the front. The idea is we want the current between the pads to go through the area of interest. The system scan results would be your general scan with the TENS pads placed either side of the belly button, just on the abdomen. Now, let's suppose we're going to put this together for a patient who has lung cancer. The first thing to do is go to the Programs tab. And I can either type in lung or I can type in cancer, but let's type in lung and see what we can find. Okay, there's a lot of things here, so let's scroll down. Now, here we go. Here's a lung cancer program. It's a 24-minute program, and it's from this database, XTRA. If I want to know more about the database, I can go and click on the question mark over here, and it will give me more information. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this program, and when I double-click, it appears in the Loaded Programs box at the bottom. I'm now going to move this up in the list, just underneath your cancer type. And I'm now going to double click that, and it has disappeared. It's now been replaced by that lung cancer program. Now, let's suppose I now want to find patients' biofeedback results. So we'll go and look in the biofeedback. Now, I've called them patient 1. So I'm going to type in the word patient, and we'll see what comes up for patient 1. Okay. Here are all the different scans I've done on patient 1. So I would be looking for a recent biofeedback scan that I've done on the lungs and the abdomen. And because I'm running this in Contact mode, I would also be looking for something that I've done with the GenX rather than the scalar. So for example, I might decide to use this one here for my specific cancer scan, and I'll double click on this. Here it is in the Loaded Programs box, and I'm going to move it up into position underneath the cancer scan results, double click that, and it's disappeared. Now, the general scan, let's take this one here, which says GenX abdomen, double click on this, here it is, move it up into position, double click, and it's gone. Now, you may have noticed that the estimated running time of the program has changed when we've taken the placeholders out and made our substitutions. So this is now a 4.5-hour program roughly, which means we might have opportunity to run it twice in one day, or we've got the opportunity that I could add a few more programs if I want to make an 8-hour program that's going to run overnight. It's entirely up to you. So at the moment, the settings here say that it's going to repeat once and then stop. So if I was setting this up to run overnight, I might change it to a 0 to get it to run indefinitely until I'm done. Or I might decide to set it to a 2 if I want it to run twice and then stop. Now, I'm going to go to the control panel and go overwrite, choose my generator, and I've now put this program onto my generator with the substituted programs. So I've now got the lung cancer program and the biofeedback for patient 1 included in here. To make the program run, I hit the start button. And if during the day the patient needs to take a break, that's not a problem at all. You can hit the pause button and notice that the generator will turn yellow. When the patient is ready to resume, they reconnect to the TENS pads and they can hit the pause button and it will turn green again to show that it's running. And that's how you put scan results into a preset.